Doing out there, Disease of Work Boxing, about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of the videos, please hit that notification bell for me, please. Now, I told y'all, your boy Easy is always right. I always am right. Alright, I missed the Keith Thurman Pacquiao fight. I was wrong about that. I admit that. But go back and check out my video on Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez. And I told y'all he was going to stop him. I predicted the wrong round, but I told y'all he was going to stop him. Now, I saw the fight. This was a back-to-back fight. This was one of those, could have been a classic fight if they would have went like this for 12 rounds. But unfortunately for Maurice Hooker, he got caught with a left hand punch, and after that, it was over with for him. Ramirez constantly was throwing punches on him. He couldn't move. He was stunned. Got hit multiple times. They had to stop the fight. But throughout the fight, it was the first round supposed to have been knockdown. Even though Ramirez stepped on Maurice Hooker's foot, it wasn't really a knockdown. He stepped on his foot. He did not knock Maurice Hooker down. How you doing, Machiavelli? What's up? How you doing, brother? Now, it was not a knockdown. He stepped on his foot, he fell back, they ruled it a knockdown. It was not. That's in the first round. Now the second round, Hooker was throwing beautiful left hooks. I'm talking about pretty left hooks, hard left hooks. Ramirez was still with his shots too as well, but I just had to note that Maurice Hooker, I see why his last name is Hooker, because he can throw some hooks. I'm talking about, he was really like fast, hard hooks, you know what I'm saying? But in the second round, Maurice Hooker, for some reason, just laid on the ropes at the end, like in the middle of the fight, like with a minute left. He just went to laying on the ropes, letting Ramirez attack his body, get headshots. He was blocking a lot of them, but he just laid on the ropes. You know, but like I said, even still, this was a great fight. Both fighters deserve credit. Shout out to Maurice Hooker for even going out there, putting your title on the line, trying to become great. So we have to give this man credit. So shout out to Maurice Hooker for going out there, man. And may the future be the best for you in boxing. You got a belt once, man, you can get another one. But I told y'all that Ramirez was going to go out there and he was going to do exactly what I told y'all. And I seen also in the fight that Robert Garcia must have seen that Maurice Hooker can be caught after throwing his right hand. Appreciate you, Machiavelli. After throwing his right hand, I guess Robert Garcia saw that that's something that Maurice Hooker always does. Because if you notice and you watch the fight again, every time Maurice Hooker would throw that jab right, Ramirez would throw his jab and a short, soft jab and a right behind it, trying to catch Maurice Hooker. Like I told y'all, the guy Suedo, he caught Maurice Hooker throwing that right hand and waited on him and knocked him down. And, you know, Ramirez was catching him. He was catching Ramirez. It was really a back and forth fight. I say, you know, it would have been a hard fight to judge if it was just a 4-round fight. But Maurice Hooker came out there, tried to do the best that he could do in the ring, y'all, but it just wasn't enough for Jose Ramirez. His attack is too much, it's too aggressive. I told y'all that eventually if you are fighting Ramirez, at some point you're going to have to stand there, because you're going to realize that trying to move around the ring a lot on him is not going to work. You're going to have to stand there and fight with Ramirez, or you will be tired out by him, and he'll eventually end up stopping you. That was my prediction in this fight. I knew he was going to beat Ramirez. If y'all go back and check out my videos, like I said, y'all know I ain't just making this up or just saying it. What's next for Ramirez? We still got to wait on Josh Taylor and my boy Regis Progress. We still got to wait on them to fight. For some reason, that fight scheduled all the way in October. I was hoping to see that fight sooner than that. That'll be the WBC, I think the WBO or the IBF, one of those IBF belt. Then whoever win those two belts, these two can unify the belts and become undisputed. Hopefully that'll be my boy Regis Progress. I think Regis is an unstoppable force to be dealt with, and I think that's the man that will be the undisputed lightweight champion soon. But at the same time, you got to give credit to Ramirez. He went out there and he did what he was supposed to do. He's a hard fighter. I like how he goes out there in the ring. He's not a quitter. He's going to come forward. He's a true definition of old school boxing, 80s boxing. Also, Maurice Hooker is as well, but I also feel that Maurice Hooker would have won if he would have used the ring more. If he would have walked around the ring, used his feet better. I think standing there and fighting Jose Ramirez's way was like damaging for him, especially with the body shots he probably took. So it was just amazing punch that he caught him with. He couldn't really believe that he stunned him like that, but he stunned Maurice Hooker, and that was it. He came in just throwing, and Maurice Hooker had his guard up that couldn't block none, and it was over. They stopped the fight. But ain't nothing wrong. Don't make him no less of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maurice Hooker, fans of Maurice Hooker. He's still gonna be great. One loss don't mean anything. He can still come back and be great. You gotta give a man credit. This is a sport where we see people literally out there losing their lives. You know what I'm saying? So we have to give a man credit for getting in the ring, because we are not in that ring. You know what I'm saying? We are not stepping in the ring. So, you know what I'm saying? Even though this is a loss for him, he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Step up on that game. I told y'all, to me, Maurice Hooker wasn't as athletic as Amir Khan. He wouldn't move as much as Amir Khan. And in my opinion, even though I thought that Amir Khan hit harder than him, it looked like they both had the same amount of power to me. It looked like they both had the same amount of power to me. I had said that Amir Khan looked like he hit harder than Maurice Hooker, but it turns out when I saw the fight, I'm looking at it, his punching power really ain't that different than Amir Khan. And that's just it was an amazing fight. It was a great fight, y'all. Gotta give a shout out to Ramirez. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis fight happen, so we can see who's gonna be undisputed at 140. Hopefully, that'll be my boy Regis Prograis. And I can't wait to see the great fight between him and Josh Taylor. It'll be coming on October the 10th. I seen that tonight. Also, Regis Prograis was at the fight tonight, watching the fight. I guess he watching competition, seeing who may be next up for him. And Ramirez is going to be next up for you, and I think that'll be a great fight as well, because both of them have kind of like the same styles, aggressive. Regis Prograis is a southpaw, so it'll be different. It'll be a different looking fight for everybody, and that fight most definitely will end by stoppage. Somebody gonna have to go, and somebody will go if they meet up, and that's gonna be a hell of a fight. So even though Ramirez, is right now the unified champion, Ramirez, you better be getting ready for this force call Regis Prograis, because he is nothing to play with. And I'm not taking anything away from Ramirez, but just go look at some of Regis Prograis highlights. And look at Ramirez too. I ain't saying, Ramirez is something soft. He ain't nowhere near that. But I'm just saying that will be a great lightweight clash. I can't wait to see it. Even though we gotta wait, 3-4 more months just to watch it, but I will be ready to see that fight. Now, also, y'all know tonight I'm gonna be looking into the Tank fight. Tank fight tonight. Come in on that, talk about that, see what's going on, if he won that, and I'm sure he probably won by stoppage. Probably, like I said, probably before the 5th, 6th round, somewhere in that area. But I just had to get on here and report this, and shout out to Jose Ramirez, the new unified lightweight champion. Now has 2 titles. Y'all give a shout out to him, man, and y'all just keep tuning in to the videos. I appreciate y'all watching them. And most of all, subscribe to the channel. If you like to see more of the videos, hit the notification bell. If you want to help the channel out, go donate. Go to username, go to about. You'll see the PayPal donate button. It could be a 50 cent or $1. I truly appreciate it. It's easy work boxing. Signing out. I told y'all I was right. I'm always right. I just messed up. I missed that little fight, But I'm going to keep it coming for y'all. Bet your money, put your house on your boy. I'm going to make sure y'all win. This easy work boxing. I'm